Yeah.
Do you think Sommerfeld wins the Olympia?
He's a favorite. I think Ramon will give him a lot of trouble.
Chris Aceto comentou sobre a vitória de Mike Sommerfeld no Arnold Classic 2025. E quando foi questionado pelo Dave Palumbo se o Mike Sommerfeld seria um novo campeão do Mr. Olympia de 2025, o Chris rebateu com uma resposta imediata dizendo que o Ramon vai dar muito trabalho para ele, ou seja, o Chris Aceto está muito confiante no Ramon, mesmo após essa vitória, essa dominância, digamos assim, do Mike Sommerfeld já desde o Olympia, né, que ele ficou na segunda colocação, botando pressão ali no Sebum, e mesmo após essa conquista aí de segundo colocado no Olympia e agora campeão do Arnold Classic, o segundo maior campeonato do mundo de fisiculturismo, o Chris Aceto segue muito confiante com o Ramon Dino e disse de bate-pronto ali que sim, para ele o Ramon vai dar muito trabalho para o Mike, e o que é algo extremamente positivo para a gente, né? O cara segue muito confiante no Dino, e eu vou deixar esse trecho aqui legendado para vocês, é um trecho que eu retirei lá do canal do Dave Palumbo, que vai estar aí na descrição, então fiquem com esse trecho legendado e bora lá.
Let's just talk about the classic division. Yeah. Mike Sommerfeld knocks out a Logan Franklin who no one saw coming. This guy wasn't even on the radar. We were talking about Wesley Vissers, who was last year's champion, going up against Sommerfeld. Sommerfeld does win. I thought it was a well-earned victory. Who'd you like?
I liked Logan because I just think he has more of a classic physique. But I thought they were both in peak condition. Sommerfeld looked great. He's a worthy winner for sure. He's a little bit bigger. He's a little thicker. But I thought if you're looking at classic, I think Logan Franklin has a classic physique. And he really brought it this time, like you said.
You know, I said this to you earlier. I said it's funny because Sommerfeld looks like a bodybuilder up there, but he poses like a classic guy, and he bamboozles everyone because. But I mean, the guy doesn't have any weaknesses really.
Mike Sommerfeld looks more like the winner in the routine than the prejudging because he does, as you said, all the classic poses and he does them very well. Really? But in prejudging, he looked great. He's muscular. He's great. He's fantastic. No weaknesses, this and that, and hardness. And I look up and I just think, like, great physique. Just something like, he's not 212. He's not open, but he's just not classic, like, in the mind.
He's got huge legs.
Yeah.
I don't even know how he makes weight.
Of classic. So when you put him next to Logan, who's like tall, not lanky, but like longer arms, and just longer muscle bellies. And
he's got that classic look.
And the midsection, that's different. Not like a powerful midsection. It's almost like slender, but his legs are round. See, John, you love it. And round pecs, even though he could, to me, he just reflects in my head what classic looks like, and that's why I thought like the judges may end up giving him the nod if they're thinking from the perspective of classic.
But this is almost like a deja vu moment of when George Peterson won.
I knew you were going to say that.
The classic. But George didn't pose. George posed like a bodybuilder, and that's why people were criticizing. Mike has got all the moves down. Yeah, and he's a good-looking guy, and he's he really fits the mold. And I just don't see him. I didn't see him losing here, and he did take home the victory, well deserved. I mean, he pushed Bumstead to the end
he was better at the Olympia.
At the Olympia, yeah,
he was better at the Olympia. So another one who was fantastic here, but he was still better at the Olympia.
Some people thought he was better than Bumstead.
Well, he was better at the Olympia, and some people did. Some people did.
I thought he had Bumstead beat at the night show.
He might have, from a bodybuilding perspective, but I think once again we go back to structure, and Bumstead, his structure is. I mean, he makes Logan Franklin look like he doesn't have a structure, and so I think that's why Bumstead beat him. But I think Sommerfeld's, can you ever see this guy go into the open division?
No, I don't think he,
no?
I think
212?
Well, I mean, he just won the Arnold Classic.
Yeah, he'll probably win the Olympia.
To have something on that.
But he needs to work on refinement. He's got enough size. So
what would he refine? I mean, the guy is unbelievable.
He just needs to come in harder. I mean, he's got the smaller waist. He
needs to be harder?
I think so. I think the waist needs to be a little bit harder, yeah.
What do you think?
Because in the lineup, the waist is not a classic waist. There's
a short torso too.
There's a power element that throws him completely off. So when he's standing next to, like, Logan, and when he's standing next to in the lineup, he does not look as good, in my opinion, as Matt Grego.
Well, Grego's got also the long, tall, classic look. Yeah,
it's the classic division. So when John reflects that something with the midsection, you say, really, the midsection is because those guys have like a different.
They have a long torso.
Well, they have a longer torso. They have more detailed abs, but they also have like their midsections they look a lot different. It's outside a shorter torso.
Yeah.
There's the whole element of the torso in terms of V taper and small waist that is reflective and needed in this division is off. So that's the only part.
Does
When he hits
Sommerfeld
the front double, it looks really good. Looks classic. Yeah.
Do you think Sommerfeld wins the Olympia?
He's a favorite. I think Ramon will give him a lot of trouble. I mean, he's beaten him once.
Yeah.
Vissers beat him last year, but Vissers, anything can change. Vissers is out of the top 5 here.
What happened to Vissers? He looked small to me.
I heard he was sick.
Was he?
Yeah, that's what his coach said. I think he was sick.
That could be the old Lasix fish.
Flat. He looked like he lost weight.
Yeah.
He looked off.
Maybe he wasn't. Yeah, he looks like he wasn't eating enough to me.
Yeah.
Could it be the Lasix fish? That was Chris's. You coined that expression.
I did. It's they have it in Europe, Lasix fish, but there's a tariff on it now when we import it.
Trump put a big tariff on it. Yeah. Well, you know what? It was so enjoyable today because not only did we see a men's open division that had guys in tremendous shape. Brandon Curry looks like he's going to finish in that 4th spot with Bonac probably in the 5th position. And we'll find out, obviously, tomorrow night. The Classic division was super exciting. Sommerfeld, narrowly beating out Logan Franklin. And, that's all we can ever hope for when we go to see a show is guys in shape at their best. We saw it here today. I can't wait to see who's going to win the $500,000. But, by the way, Lee Priest made a prediction. Although he stole my prediction. It was really – I said that Arnold will make an announcement that he's going to give away $1 million. Lee Priest kind of parroted that, put that online.
The prediction, Dave, was my prediction, which was that Arnold's just going to pull out of his wallet some type of check and just say, here's what I'm actually giving you. And that was
you think he's going to raise it here? I think it'll be for next year. He's going to say $1 million.
Man, I think you got dementia. I don't know how many times I've told you on the show explicitly, exactly, like
he's very angry.
Not only
attitude
because I have Lee Priest. Yeah. Wait, ask him where you get that from.
Well, I said $1 million. You said he was going to open his wallet. You didn't say $1 million.
Yeah.
I said Arnold should just pull out and say I'm going to give $1 million, and then the battle's over, right?
Yeah.
We'll be back again tomorrow night to let you know exactly how much money the men's overall champ is going to win here at the Arnold Classic, but it's going to be at least $500,000. I'm Dave Palumbo with Chris Aceto and John Hansen. See you next time.